so cool. Well, what's going on? Welcome to a new adventure. Dad and I traveled out here today. Tomorrow is the Nevada shed opener. I did it last year, did alright. Not great, but this year we are exploring a new area and just trying something new, and then hitting it for a few days. We're just going to bounce around, just try to get into the zone, and then I'm going to be meeting up with my buddies Isaac and Ethan, and we're going to head out into some country Ethan knows about and go try it. So that's the plan. Came out here today, did some looking, saw 6 shed bulls up on a ridge, and I did some glassing, did a little bit of looking around, just trying to read some sign, and I actually did glass up a little elk shed. So I do have a start for the morning. Gonna be kicking the opener off with the brown elk shed, so that is awesome, and hopefully that leads to many more. But right now we got some hot dogs going on the grill, letting them thaw out, and then I'll put them on the bottom rack. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. Cooking up some hot dogs, getting camp set up, and then gonna get after it in the morning. So hopefully this video is full of elk sheds. Anyways, stay tuned. It's gonna be a fun adventure. What's going on? Opening morning here in Nevada. Headed out. I'm actually looping. So me and my dad started lower than where I classed that shed yesterday. I'm gonna work up through some cedars up towards it. There's actually no one else up here that we've seen, so I'm not too worried about it getting scooped up. So I figured I'd start low, work my way up high, and go pick it up, see what else we can find. So that's what we're doing. Pretty pumped. I'm kind of nervous. Like we just picked a random spot, so I know there's one brown. I'm sure there's more, but let's go see what we can find. We're just gonna bounce around today, bounce around different spots, and try to look into some sheds. If it's not good, then we'll keep moving, but it's the plan. Let's go get them. All right, well, booyah. There's the antler I glassed up yesterday. Not a very big antler, but it's a start. It's a brown antler. It's actually my first brown antler ever in this state, so that is pretty cool. I'll just pick it up. There it is. Yeah. Not a giant. Broken up, unfortunately. But sweet. That's our start for the day. So we'll keep on going. Dad's in boot prints, unfortunately. Could be someone out shed scouting or just scouting for bulls. Hopefully it's not a poacher, but that is always a possibility. Seems to happen more often than not. So, oh, there's a truck right above us. It could be who it is. All right, well, booyah. It's not much, but it's something. Broken first, broken main beam, not much left. We'll take it. We actually just moved spots. The first spot we hit, there wasn't a lot of elk sign, but there was a lot of month-old boot prints. Pretty unfortunate. People feel the need to come in early and pick up the antlers before the opener, but it seems to be a common problem out here. But anyways, yeah, lots of old boot prints. We saw the other family. There was a family hiking above us. They didn't look like they had anything. but there was a group of them. But we got that. We're in the new spot. Hopefully we can get out of boot prints and get into elk sheds. Well, huffing and puffing because I was cruising up here. But it was for a good reason. I was down low here and I just glassed up a dandy looking brown 6-point in the wide open. Up on this steep face. Let's see what we got. Looks like a dang nice bull. Oh yeah. Oh, big unders. Yeah. That's a dandy. Big old unders. Kind of weaker sword. That's a nice shed though. It's a dang nice brown. Oh, that's awesome. Don't think boot prints have been in here because they would have got that one. We'll pick it up in just a second. Love that. Alright. There's the antler I glassed. I looked up above me, saw what I thought was tines, and booyah. Oh, look at that freak. Broken pedicle. Big old 3-point, I guess. Here's that extra point right there. That is awesome. I assume that's the other side. That's freaking cool. Bad side hill for a pickup video, but oh yeah. Look at that bull. It's awesome. Just a beautiful 6-point. That's a beautiful horn. Might have to back up a little bit more. Yeah, I'll show it off better in a different spot. But yep, just a really pretty 6-point. I mean, just really long unders. Good genes. Pretty cool. We'll go pick up that other one. It's just up the hill, 20 yards. Go pick it up and put them together. I'm sure it's a set. Other side's a freak, as you guys saw him. Excited to scoop that one up. Let's go get it. Here's the freak horn. See how this works. Just a long 3-point. No first or second, just a couple nubs. Very interesting bull. Yeah, broken ped bull. Looks like it kind of grew out the front of his head. But I'm sure this is a set. That's what we got. Like I said, I'm sure it's a set. There's no way of actually knowing with elk like this, but they're close enough. I'd guarantee it's a set. But anyways, awesome bull. Yeah, there's a cattleman down here running cows. I'm trying not to cut in front of him and push his cows right back down. So kind of waiting to see what he does, but we're gonna strap these on the pack and keep on keeping on. Booyah, I did it again. Not very far from the side-by-side actually. But just getting back around. I couldn't see up into this basin before, but I just looked down and there's a beautiful brown 6-point. You can just see the top end laying as obvious as can be in the rocks. That is awesome. I didn't want to drop off this rim, but I better go get that one. Sweet. It's turning into a good day. Well, just getting down to this horn. A little bit rocky. Sorry for the shaky video. Beautiful 6-point. About what I expected. A lot like the bull on my pack. Look at those fronts in the third. Just curve. They just curl straight up. He's been on the ground a while. He's actually, yeah, look, it's bleaching pretty good now. It's pretty cool how it's laying though. Just up against that rock. That is awesome. Cool. Right where you want to find them. Oh dang, that's a heavy sucker. Big old base. Look at that bull. That bull is awesome. Beautiful 6-point. It's a heavy horn. Lots of super dense. That bottom end's just heavy. Love that curve on him, man. His fronts just curl way up in. What a pretty bull. That's so cool. That's what I'm talking about. Love to match this thing up. We'll do some loops around here, see what we can find. It's 2 bulls about the same caliber hanging out right here. Let's find some more and find their older brother. Alright, just working through cedars, trying to match up that last bull I just picked up. Booyah! Little spiker. Right on. Cool. I've been here a couple years. Not exactly the older brother I'm looking for, but we'll take it. Actually walking back through this bottom up here to get back to my pack. And booyah. Little brownie. Sweet. Just a little one. But I will take it. That's awesome. That was unexpected. Yeah. It's turning into a pretty decent day. Well, obviously, new area I've never been. We got 5 browns and 2 little old ones, but 7 total, I guess. It's not too shabby. Actually, better than I expected to do, so let's go find some more. Not been in a ton of elk sign, but a little bit. Elk bed, booyah. Freaking 2-point elk shed. Bet you that hasn't been on the ground very long. That's funny, man. Yep, not a big one. But it's a brownie. It's going on the pack. Well, booyah. Old chalk junk deer shed. Would have been a decent one, but it is junk. I'm actually surprised that's the first one of the day. But yeah, there's a good chance that it's going to live right there.
Feel a little better in life.
Well, made it back to the truck. Ate up some steak. Didn't record anything. Dad, he got skunked today, unfortunately. But hopefully that changes tomorrow. I think we might move. I'm not sure. We might go hit some canyons close to where we were today. Just kind of the next canyons over. But yeah. Anyways, I ended up with 8 that I hauled off. Didn't count that deer shed because I left it in a tree. And then, yeah, so it was a good day. Excited to get back after tomorrow. Got 6 browns today, I guess. So hopefully we can find some more browns and maybe find us a big one. But I'm just sleeping in the back of the truck here. So he's sleeping in the bed of his. So that's what we're doing. And yeah, let's get after it again in the morning. See you then.